YouTubers, I hope you're all having a spectacular start to your weekends and are staying safe and well. As you may know, the well-anticipated show in the Big Apple, the New York Pro, just closed its curtains and announced its winners. What an exciting show this was. But to be honest guys, we all knew it was going to be, with its stacked lineup with every competitor wanting to present their best ever packages. As we know, there is really only a couple of big bikini shows left before the O. So it really just highlights how important the New York Pro Show is. We had some big names in this lineup, as well as some undeniable talent that are eager to show the world they want to be the next big thing in bikini. Before we go into the winners and the top 5, let's firstly chat a bit about prejudging. No surprises that we had Lauralie holding front and center, with also Issa, Jenna and India in there too. Guys, this call out just made the wait for finals even better to see if the judges' thoughts at prejudging would remain the same or if anyone would move up or down. This is bikini, and it's not over until the head judges provide their final scores, so really anything can happen up until this point. But without further ado, let's announce your winner of the New York Pro Bikini division. She has done it again guys, Lauralie Chapados has won the title. Seriously, is there anything Lauralie cannot do this year? She has added another feather to her bow after taking out the Arnold Classic, the Pittsburgh Pro, and now the New York Pro. The 3 biggest shows of the year so far. This girl is on fire and honestly seems unstoppable. What adds an even nicer touch to this win is that she only announced she would be competing at this show only a few days prior, and she had her whole family in the crowd cheering her on. Now on to Lauralie's physique. She presented another version of the best Lauralie yet. I do, however, love her jacked physique from Chicago last year, but obviously the judges thought this was too extreme. But hey, each to their own. She has been ever so consistent this year. However, I will say I did prefer her look at Pittsburgh as she seemed a tad bit fuller, but regardless, she still looked absolutely phenomenal. But we just come to expect that with Lauralie now. Her balance is impeccable and overall muscle development is insane. Her glutes still remain to be the attention-grabbing feature of her package, which is always a big standout to her physique, especially in that rear pose without being too overpowering. Previously they may have been a bit too dominant, but now she has achieved that perfect balance. So balance, tick, development, tick, conditioning, tick, presentation and posing is outstanding, and overall look, tick, tick, tick. She has the whole package and it showed on the New York Pro stage. A huge congratulations to Lauralie. What another amazing achievement. Really is just building up to the Olympia, and if anyone can even challenge her going into this show, only time will tell. But such an amazing competitor. Issapachini came in second place, and let me tell you, she shined on stage and was battling it out for that top spot. The best news, guys, is Issa is back. When looking at Issa, how can you not draw your attention to her incredible structure and flow to her body? It's so beautiful. I would even go as far as saying she has the best structure in the game. She just glistened on stage. We know this year she competed at the Arnold Classic and Boston Pro, where she probably hoped to achieve better placings. But she went home, did her homework, and made the necessary improvements required from the feedback. She came in tighter and more conditioned, which is more reminiscent of the Issa we know and love. She has made some more variations to her posing. Let's not forget that Issa is a former Arnold Classic and Olympia winner. So she has been the best in the world before and consistently gets in those first call-outs. I'm really excited to see what is next for Issa. Can she improve even more and hit the heights of the past? Layug, the queen of bikini and your 2020 Bikini Olympia winner, ended up placing in 3rd position. She made her return to the bikini stage at the Pittsburgh Pro, where she came in 3rd after Lauralie and Ashley. And you know what? It looks like she has that fire to be on top again. In typical Janet style, she was magnetic on stage, with so much charisma and flair. I love how she tucks her elbows in during posing. It just looks so elegant with her physique and really accentuates her hips and glutes. It truly is a standout and a big draw card for Janet whenever she walks on stage. And look, her physique matched this standard. She has such an incredible structure for bikini, and the lines of her body are so aesthetic and are beautifully highlighted by how she has built out her muscles. She wrote in an Instagram post after prejudging wrapped up that she came in feeling her best ever. And that is so great to hear, because mindset is everything. I'm a massive fan of Janet's. She's the whole package. And I really want to see what changes she and her coach Kim Odo will make for the rest of the year, because she's definitely one who is a genuine threat for the Olympia. And it's still 7 months away, and there is a lot you can do in 7 months, especially in bikini. I'd love to know her feedback from the judges. I know a few of you at home have said you'd love to see just a tad more muscle on her, which I actually agree with. But she still has one of my favourite bodies of all time, and when I think of what would the normal person consider to be the perfect bikini body, I automatically think of Janet Layug every time. India Paulino, one of the OGs of bikini, made another stunning appearance on the New York Pro stage, where she landed in 4th spot. I'm still in awe of how she was one of the best in the world years ago, when the criteria and standard was noticeably different, but has come back with huge gains and again is proving to be a force to be reckoned with. So impressive. Now let's talk about her physique at the New York Pro. It's clear she has tons of muscle all over. It's very clear. That alone makes her stand out amongst a lineup of competitors and easily enables her to battle it out with the top girls in terms of muscle development. She brought in an outstanding package, and I noticed her conditioning and posing had improved from her previous shows. I think her and her coach James have worked out what they have to do to move up those rankings. And I will bet she takes out a show this year, earning her ticket through to Olympia. Erin Stern wowed us all and rounded out our top 5. Now, we didn't have Erin in our predictions to be in the top 5, more so because she hasn't been too active in the competition circuit recently. But we should have never ruled her out, because she's a true competitor and inspiration. A former figure Olympia winner and now successful bikini athlete, she is a remarkable woman. I believe this was her first show of the year, and she looked just so good. I thought her conditioning was fantastic with an incredible presentation. I'm so happy for Erin and can't wait to see what else she can achieve this year. Now that I've spoken about the top 5, I want to talk about one more who I thought could have been in that top 5 position at this show as well. The new superstar Lyanna Giamour. I think there is an argument that she could have been higher up in those placings. This was only her 3rd pro show ever, and in my preview video I spoke about after her outstanding 4th place finish at the Pittsburgh Pro. I thought Lyanna brought in such an amazing overall package. This girl's posing, in my opinion, is already up there with some of the best. She came in conditioned, she has the muscle development already, maybe could have had a tad more glute development just to balance out her overall jacked look, which I love. I love her confidence and presentation on stage. This girl is going to be a superstar, and she has already come out of nowhere this year, at least for me. Guys, remember the name Lyanna, because she's just getting better and better, and the more time and experience she gets up on stage will make her even better than she already is. Again, I want to send out my big congratulations to all the competitors at this show and all the winners. You all look phenomenal, and it was a joy to watch you all grace the stage. God, I love this sport. And to the judges, you have the hardest job, and I take my hat off to you, being able to make these tough decisions and deciding winners amongst lineups of fantastic competitors. Guys, as always, the most important thing to me is I want to hear your thoughts. Comment. I value your opinions so much. If you were watching, what did you think of this show? What do you think of the top placings, and can anyone beat Lauralie Chapados? Can even Jen Dory beat Lauralie on current form? Write down in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It really means the world to me. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I love this sport and I love your support. Over and out from Bikini Nation.